Yushanka, get up.
No, 5 more minutes.
You have tutorial to make.
No, I don't want to. Oh man, see, look, now you woke me up. Come on.
Come on, man. The fans want it.
Oh, fine. What's up, guys? It's Chocolate Productions here. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna do a speech layover because the audio on my iPad is doing good right now, so I'm gonna fix it later. But it's gonna be an audio over, so it'll sound more clear. And also, there's a lot of noises going on in the house. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial. First, I'm gonna show a picture with what things you're gonna need. So these are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need sewing supplies, fleece, hot glue, felt. This is optional. You can use a sewing machine, which will make it easier, and stuffing. So you're going to need a lot of stuffing, and the sewing machine is optional. So if you don't have one of those, then you don't have to use it. Just use regular sewing supplies. So this is the pattern that you guys are going to use. You can draw it, but you are also able to screenshot it and print it. So if you're screenshotting it, just screenshot, crop out the block, and then print it on your printer. Okay, so once you have your patterns, go ahead and cut them out, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I'm using this color of fleece, but you can use whatever you want. And if it's like ×2 or ×4, then you're gonna want to fold the fleece over. And make sure that it's on the rough side too, so it turns out correctly. Okay, so once we did that, we're going to take out all of our ×2 and ×4 patterns, and then we're going to cut them out. Okay, I also cut out ×1's patterns, so you're gonna want to sew from there to there, and same thing with that one. Okay, so once you did that, you're gonna want to clip them together like this. You can also use pins. But you're gonna want to sew from there. Wait, no, you're gonna want to sew from here all the way around to here. Make sure that there's a little hole so we can flip it inside out. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going, as you can see, we have the hole right there. So make sure that it could at least fit your finger, and if it's too small, then cut it. And go ahead and flip it inside out and stuff it. Okay, so as you can see, I stuffed it and flipped it inside out. Now I'm going to pick a side where it looks good, and now we're going to move on to the body. So for the front of the body, you're going to want to sew the dart like always. Then you're going to want to sew the dart on the back body. Then you're going to want to put them on top of each other, and then sew around it, and then leave a little hole. Okay, so I accidentally made mine a little bit too small, so I'm just going to make them bigger, as you can see right here. But you can also cut around it when you're cutting out the pattern, so that will make it a lot easier. So as you can see, we got the body the right size. I also sewed like at the top, so it's like a square at the top and a hole. And now you're going to ladder stitch it onto the body. Okay, now we're moving on to the arms. So basically you're going to want to fold over the rectangle so it's like smaller, and then you're going to want to sew a line right across it, and it should look like that. So after we did that, it should look like this, and now you're going to flip it inside out and stuff it. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to set them aside, and we're going to make them a 2-piece. I'm showing Snowy Craft's tutorial right here. And then you're going to want to make the 2-piece at the bottom of the body.
Wrap the thread around the arm 2 times, and then end it how you would normally end it, and pull as hard as you can before you end it so that it like works.
So once you've done that, you're going to want to sew a little line at the top, so it's like kind of flat over there. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other arm. Once you've done that, we're going to set the arms aside, and then we're going to work on the hands. Very simple. We just got to sew all the way around to there. Same with that one. Okay, so I actually forgot to record this part, but all you got to do is just flip it inside out and stuff it, and then you're going to want to ladder stitch it on to the arms. And it should look like this. Okay, so now you're going to want to cut out your face and tummy. And then you're going to want to draw an identical face from the game. Okay, so now we're going to work on the eyes. So now you're going to want to cut out 2 ovals. Should look like that. Now we're going to get your black fabric or felt, just like that. Now we're going to cut out 2 smaller ovals. And it should look like this. Now you're going to cut out small circles for the spark. And then you're going to want to glue everything with your hot glue gun. Okay, so once everything was glued, you're going to want to put it on your head. So once you did that, you're going to get your tummy and then glue it on. Now we're going to glue our arms on. It's going to fit in like that. But, so we're going to put glue right there, and then we're going to put it right between that area. And then make sure you do it with the other side too. After that, you should have some extra gray fleece. So we're gonna make it for the ears. It should be around that big. And then you're going to want to glue it together and then cut it in half. So it should look like this. And then you're going to want to cut it in half. So for this area or part, I forgot to record. It's basically just gluing on the ears. So basically all you have to do is just cut them in half and then put them on the seam line. And then make sure that they're aligned with the eyes. After that, you should be all done. You will have your very own Gorilla Tag Monkey doll. I hope you guys liked this video. Subscribe for some more awesome content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.